Warning: this video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Welcome back to episode 3 of how to become a pro in bloodstrike. In this episode, we are breaking down another high-level bloodstrike gameplay and focusing on the small decisions that I made to help me win fights and stay alive longer. I want you guys to pay close attention to the positioning, movement, and how fights are chosen, because these are the habits that separate average players from the pros. And yeah, this is actually taken from a very intense match that I played in Light's custom rooms, and I know you guys have seen the normal video on this, but I really wanted to give you guys a breakdown on the behind the scenes of what is going on in my head and the reasons behind the decisions I decided to make. And yeah, if you do enjoy this video, do help to like, turn on post notifications for more videos, and of course subscribe. Before we begin, shout out to my channel members. If you want to join the channel membership, use the link down in the description below. Big shout out to today's sponsor, WingStore, the most trusted and affordable top up platform for bloodstrike. With WingStore, you could top up gold instantly at the lowest prices and with 100% safety guaranteed. No more overpriced payments or waiting hours to receive your recharge. It is always fast, reliable, and secure. They even support every payment method you can think of, from bank transfers all the way to crypto. Use my creator discount code KNOXYT to top up in-game and save money. So if you need a quick recharge before jumping back into a match, WingStore is the way to go. Check the link in the description and pin comment and start recharging now. The main reason why I'm breaking down this gameplay today is because it was really intense, and I feel like there are a lot of things that you guys can learn. In this gameplay, I got a 30 bomb, and from a 30 bomb, you can imagine how many tips could come out from there as I'm engaging different types of pro players in this match. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm landing straight at prison, and this building right here is actually my favorite building. And one thing I've noticed that you guys really do is that you guys don't master to land at one specific place. Over here, I land inside this building because a lot of enemies are actually above me, so I do not take the risk. I don't want to be dying early, because the early game is actually where you start to take control from. Anyway, over here, I'm just looting gradually and I'm paying close attention to the footsteps. As you can see here, there's a footstep that is currently on the floor I am on, and now I react to it immediately by facing this way. I can see an enemy over there. Immediately I rush because I know this enemy is obviously either gonna wait for me over here or attack right away, and of course he waited. So what do? I slide out. Remember what I said in the last video. Immediately you come out of a window, always slide. So as I slide out, you can see my aim is properly centered on the enemy, and I easily take him down with, not so easy, I mean, I slide again to break his aim. You can see his aim is still facing the previous place I was, and just like that, I take him out. Luckily for me, if not for the movement, I would have actually died there. On the other hand, the enemy was actually, as you can see over here, the enemy was standing in one place the whole fight, which actually caused him to lose the fight. And that is one thing you guys should really try to avoid. Standing one place in fights is actually gonna get you killed a lot. One thing I would advise is that you guys should master your aim while doing movement. You need to learn how to master your aim while having good movement. Anyway, as you can see here, as I come outside, I see someone landing in on the area that I'm on, so I'm gonna go behind this wall to fake the enemy like I'm running away or something, because I know that is gonna trigger him to push. Now, as you can see here, go behind the wall and I pop back out immediately and take him out. He wasn't expecting me. He's literally charging his shadow strike. As you can see over here, he's charging his shadow strike. He wasn't expecting me to come out again and take him out, and just like that, I get another easy kill. Okay, I still know this place is dangerous. I'm still seeing footsteps, so I'm checking it carefully while keeping my scope open. I decide to drop my gas, and I see someone in the room. As I drop my gas, I'm actually dropping my gas, so whoever is in the room won't see me clearly, and if there's anyone close to this wall, the enemy will start to take damage. So I slide over here. You can see how centered my aim is. Now, a lot of you would say it's aim assist. It's not really aim assist. It's just normal. I don't know. You just need to master having good aim, and I actually have a video on that, so you can check that out later. Anyway, over here, lovely what I did. As I land some shots, you can see I slide immediately to where I can hit him harder, and he's looking at the direction I was before. And then I land even more shots. I'm not able to take him down there because he dropped his gas. I need to slide away, and I also see a second footstep from another enemy, which I check out, but I don't see anyone there. As you can see, there's literally no one. So I go back again. I need to take this Nova out, so easy kill down to the Nova. Immediately I check again, because remember what I said, I knew that someone was coming from the left, and also I can see the footsteps getting darker on my screen. So immediately I take this person out. I don't care if someone is on my left or not. The next thing I need to do is check that place out. That is exactly what I do. I easily, I mean, I don't easily, this person is trying to use a melee. I go over the counter. I know the counter is going to make this person jump and it's going to make the person slow. So it's just an easy kill for me. And that is just how I go ahead and finish both of them easily. You guys need to learn how to pay constant attention on the screen indicators and sound, as they really help a lot. As you can see here, all I did was use the screen indicators to play properly and take down these enemies. It's really easy, guys. It's not rocket science. Anyway, moving on, as you can see here, I have 6,700 in cash, which is enough for me to get a loadout and more ammo. So over here, I decide to get my ammo first. Okay, I get my loadout and my ammo. And most of you might be wondering, Knox, you already have an Uzi, so why are you picking a UMP-45? Now, this is a very intense lobby, and I know that I'm going to be facing a lot of enemies, especially in close range, as these are very good players. So yeah, I'm going to prioritize getting 2 close range weapons just in case I come across a lot of sweaty players, and I don't want to be reloading in the middle of them. So yeah, that's my reason. I hear gunshots over here, so I'm just casually pushing it. I see that someone has bought an airdrop over here, so we're just gonna keep going ahead. Now I heard shots to my right and they just took out someone in front of me. I checked that out, but yeah, it's not big of a threat. Looking up here, I see someone who's completely lost, and I take them out before they could even move out of the way. I mean, they dropped down, but of course, you know me, guys, I'm always gonna go finish my kill. I don't like people escaping. So I dropped down here and then I finished my kill. And even while dropping down here, I was very careful to make sure that people are not around me to take me out. And just like that, someone else decides to start shooting me. So I just go directly under them because I know that shot is coming from the roof. Drop the gas to, you know, protect myself from any possible danger. And yeah, I can see that my whole squad is wiped, but it is just below 10 seconds. That's one thing you guys need to keep in mind. If you know you're going to survive for long, there is no point in redeploying your teammates. But if you know you're a shitty player, please buy your teammates back. That is what I'm going to advise you. Buy them back if you know you're not going to survive the time that they are dead. Even though you have the money, don't spend carelessly. That's all I'm just trying to say. Now, over here, I see a gas over there, meaning that obviously someone needs to be down there. I check that place. Now, I'm trying to zoom in more. I don't see anyone, but then I see footsteps to my right. Now, this footsteps to my right obviously tells me that someone is outside there, so I slide immediately and check it. And yeah, easily, I get the kill. Perfect. Now, pay attention to this. Immediately I get the kill. Look at these 2 footsteps. I'm already outside the window. So if these people are actually standing on the edge of this building, first thing I'm gonna do is check. And immediately I check, you can see my aim is on the enemy again. Guys, you need to learn how to place your crosshair properly, or else you're gonna survive in lobbies like this. Now, easily I take the enemy out very easily. Then I see someone shooting my teammate. I'm with full health, so yeah, we're gonna take the risk and make a push. See the first person over here, take him out. And now immediately I jump from the zipline. As you guys can see, I don't wait to land. My aim is not even on the enemy because I'm trying to do a wide range scan. I'm trying to scan the whole of the rooftop. My eye is literally looking so fast to see where enemies are at this point. Now I see someone over here and easily I just face him, land some shots, do some strafing, and I easily take him out. Another person comes. Look up, pay close attention to what I'm gonna do here. I see someone coming. You can see this person over here. Now, this person over here, look what I'm gonna do. I know I'm reloading and I know I must reload before I engage this person. All I do is just jump to the right. It is that easy. When you guys are reloading, always jump. Jump left and right just by strafe. It's called strafe jumping for a reason. You just jump left, right, and you're gonna dodge bullets easily while reloading. I mean, if the enemy has good aim, then sometimes you might survive, sometimes you might not, but at least it is something that is gonna help you survive while reloading. So yeah, as I jump to the right, this enemy is probably, you know, trying to, of course, jump to attack me, which is very bad. Very bad play from this enemy. Look at what the enemy did here. You had the chance to shoot me all the way from here. You missed your shot, obviously, because I jumped straight to the right, missed his shot, and then he just stopped shooting. All this time while I'm shooting him, and he didn't even care to slide. He didn't get slide out of my aim, and just like that, I easily land my shot. Now over here, I know this type of players. I know they're gonna jump. So immediately he comes, you can see he's sliding. I know that after this slide, he's gonna jump. And if you guys notice, I was actually the one who stopped shooting him before he made the slide. Now, why did I stop shooting him? Pay attention to this. He's running towards me. I know that if he close up the space, the tactical stance is difficult to control if someone is literally kissing you in your face. So I don't take the risk. I decide to change my position, giving the enemy space, as you can see, and boom, we are literally behind him while he's facing my former position, and I easily take him out. Nothing difficult here. As I take both of them out, I start landing shots on this guy. This guy has a double Glock in his hand, and someone else is shooting me from the back. I was literally thinking, how would I even survive here? But one thing you need to know in fights is that when you're surrounded by multiple people, the best thing you start shooting first, try your best to do as much movement as you can, only to dodge the bullets from the enemies around you and not the person you're facing. For example, this is the person I'm facing. I am not planning to dodge any of his bullets. All I'm aiming to do is to land my shots properly on him. Now, as for the person behind me, I am doing the movement for the person behind me to miss as much shots as possible till I'm done with this person. Now you can see good movement over here. I see the next enemy over there, and I take this guy down easily. Let's take that back and run you smoothly so you can see what I'm saying. Now immediately I turn, you can see someone here, and I know this is the Ethan that I took down the moment I took the zipline earlier, a little bit earlier. You can see this guy, I know he's already low, so I know if I land him a little bit short, either he has healed or he's still very low. So I take the risk. I land him some shots, but it was too late. You can see I took him down, but the other teammate helped and took me down too. And you're gonna see real soon that this was actually almost a squad wipe if this person didn't come to help them on time. Let's see the replay. You can see me over there. I'm literally dodging the bullets of this person that's shooting, and you can see those are his 3 teammates. Let's take it back. You can see 1, 2, and 3. If I had my chance to go behind this cover or probably go down, then I would have most likely taken this person out. Guys, what would you have done in that situation? Let me know. Anyway, landing back, priority here, I decide to go for my loadout. I know enemies are around, but if I get my loadout, I'm pretty confident in myself that yes, I'll be able to attack several enemies. I'm hearing shots on the right. I decide to check out a little bit, and then I know it's not true because that person is in a pistol, and I easily take them out. Free kill for me. It's literally a free kill. Anyway, I see footsteps to my right, and now this is where I need to start playing carefully. You're gonna see as I'm climbing the stairs, I'm doing a little bit of zigzag, hoping that the enemy doesn't come up to shoot me. I thought the enemy was over there because I saw my teammate die towards this direction. At that point, I didn't see the distance at which my enemy was, but when I noticed that the enemy was 379 meters away, I knew that definitely that is not the footstep I am seeing. And yeah, all of a sudden I see a footstep pop on the right side of my screen. So obviously the enemy is in this building over here. So we're gonna turn to the building and face the enemy. I slide into the room. Slide in. Remember, anytime you're entering a room, slide. Let's take it back. Slide into the room. My aim immediately turns to the corner because that is where I'm expecting the enemy. But this enemy is a little bit smart, but the enemy has slow reaction, and that is what makes me to take this enemy down here. But due to his slow reaction time, land my shots easily and take him out. Now guys, when you're going into a room, I would keep repeating this every single day. Always, please, always slide or jump at least, but jumping is gonna make you look slow for the enemy, so I would advise you to slide. After that, immediately I order an express shop because I want to get my second gun, which is the UMP45. That is gonna boost my confidence. I know the Glock is really good, but I'm more comfortable with the UMP45 build that I have, and I already have the Galil over here, which is gonna solve my long range problem. So yeah, let's get something that would really be, you know, outstanding in short to mid-range fights. Okay, immediately I come out from this room, first things first, I'm always scanning the area. So it is not hard for me to react quickly when I see enemies. I'm always scanning up here, I'm always scanning the roofs, I'm always scanning inside buildings, I'm always scanning the corners, I'm always scanning every single place quickly. That is one thing you guys need to learn. A lot of you guys ask me, Knox, how do you have quick reaction? I really don't have quick reaction. I would say I have quick scanning. I know how to scan areas really fast. And if you can do that, guys, trust me, you're gonna get way better in reacting to enemies. Now over here you can see I see an enemy. Pay close attention to what I do until I see him. I was expecting that he's gonna see me, so I slide a bit to the left and then I pop back out to the right, and then I start shooting him. He doesn't give me any hard time, so I easily take him out. Now you can see over here I see footsteps to my right, meaning that someone else is inside this building over here. Now you can see immediately I see the footsteps, I turn slowly towards this area. And then I start to pre-fire because I'm expecting this to be the person's teammate and the person to rush out immediately, but he doesn't. So I slide back and then I toss my gas in because I want to force this person to come out. My gas doesn't do any damage, so I know that this person is trying to run away. I go behind the building, check, it's not there, go up the hill because I must take this person out. But yeah, I don't see anyone, so yeah, the fight continues. I'm hearing several shots around me, people below me, so I must engage these people first. Lovely aim there with the UMP-45. Like I said, I needed something to handle my close to mid-range fights, easily take this guy out. No explanation there, just you know, I just take the risk, go into the zone. I know that he's gonna be low because he's outside the zone for a little bit long time, and I just simply take him out. And there's an enemy to our left, but I don't focus on that. I focus on the enemy that just landed on us, and I take him out easily. I'm still seeing footsteps. Take this other person out. No explanation here because this are actually very easy kills, and yeah, it doesn't really need any complex explanation. You know, you just need to be quick, attack the enemies that are landing back, make sure that they don't get a gun. Over here I noticed that my ammo was really low and I'm going straight into some intense fight, so I come back into the zone to my express shop and get some ammo. Now you can see here I take cover because I want to be healing before I get into another fight. I'm checking out who took my teammate down, if it was an enemy, but it wasn't. So yeah, I just go ahead to heal him because I don't know why my teammates were there, but they refused to heal him. So I help my teammates because yo, it's a team game, you know, we are literally in a squad, so 100% I'm gonna be helping my teammates to get up. Now over here I came to check out the enemy that was fighting my teammates, but yeah, he just shadow strike and ran away. I tossed my gas up there because I'm expecting the enemy to go up there, but he didn't. So yeah, still scanning the area because I'm expecting someone, and just like I said, I saw someone easily take him out. Nothing crazy, except that I'm always scanning. I was expecting someone to be there, but I thought he went behind the fence, but still I scanned. Over here in the room, immediately I'm chasing, because why is someone running so carelessly into a room? He doesn't even check the room, so I know that this person is possibly running from danger or is most likely low, so I quickly chase them down. When I take the zip line, now pay attention to what I did here, because I take the zip line, I don't jump, like I don't pop up in the air, I don't let the zip line pop me up. I tap my jump button to either jump off the zip line by myself so it doesn't sprout me into the air, or like I did here, take it back, I climb, I literally climb the wall, because this enemy is not going to be alert if I do it this way. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Let's take it back so I can explain it properly. When you take the zip line, you tap the jump button yourself so the zip line doesn't shoot you in the air, and then you're just literally in the air like, yo, shoot me. You're literally open to every single person. That is what I avoided here by tapping my jump button, and you can see I literally climbed and he wasn't expecting me. I land some shots. Immediately I chase her down and take her out. Someone else took the zip line. Someone else took the zip line, as you can see here, is literally in the air, and this is what I was avoiding, being in the air carelessly like this. You can see now, if I was up there, I would have easily landed some shots on this guy and taken him out, because he's literally just open in the air, and people don't easily land their shots properly when they're on the air. Anyway, I toss my gas towards this place because I'm expecting him to be standing there, but Loki is a smart enemy and he was expecting that. He was most likely expecting me to throw my gas or something, you know, he was expecting me to be around there. But yeah, he drops to the back here. I do not panic, my life is full. I only have 15 ammo in my gun, but I do not panic, just land my shots properly and easily take both of them out. And just like that, it's a team wipe for that squad. So yeah. It is not that complex, guys. It really is not that complex. Okay, moving on. Right now we are sitting on 17 kills. As I move into this room, easily start third parts in this people, land some shot, change my location. Now, a lot of you guys might be asking me, Knox, why did you change your location? As I'm landing some shots, I do not know who's looking. Someone could literally be looking from all the way far here, and I'm not focusing on that point at the moment. I'm focusing on the enemies that are close to me, but still, I changed my location just in case someone is trying to land a sniper shot on me, and then I just easily take this second person out. It's nothing too crazy. More kills for me, so yeah, move on with the game. Now over here I see someone literally with an Ethan shield up there. I check it out, not a threat, so I just walk beside the wall to make sure that the person is not seeing me in case the person is scanning the area at large. Over here I'm seeing footsteps. 100% I'm gonna push. I push, but the person runs past me. I run outside and I hold my position. The person is absolutely confused. So yeah, I easily take the person out. I mean, I played a little bit games there. I'm just going to explain a little bit. As you can see, I saw the footsteps. I ran to the room. The person, obviously, when I turned my back to shoot at the person, I saw that the person was literally confused. So I went back outside of the room, expecting the person to be like this, because the person is going to be checking me inside the room. And I was able to break the shield before the person could even turn. And yeah, easily take the person out. And the only reason why I tossed my gas again is because I wanted to be sure that no one else was pushing aggressively towards us. Lots of gunshots over here, so I quickly push in there. And yeah, free kill once again for Knox. Easily take the enemy out. Every single time I come across a corner, I check. Just in case someone is there and bloodstrike isn't showing the person's footsteps. The smoke, I check. I toss my gas in there just in case someone is hiding in the smoke. I come around the smoke to the other side to check again. I do not see anyone, but it's okay. Just keep holding my position, paying attention to the environment. And then I know someone is down here, land some shots with confidence. Now, I know this enemy, from the way this enemy attacked me, a lot of you guys will be thinking Knox is going to be scared. Or in your position, let me use you guys as an example. You guys would probably be scared because he started shooting me first. And yeah, I didn't panic. You just don't panic. Just try to land your shots. And as long as your shots are landing, you're going to get the kill. I drop my gas, finish the enemy. Then someone shoots me and immediately I turn towards where the person was. I don't see anyone. Decide to push. I saw someone's shadow strike to the roof. Paying attention carefully to my environment. I don't panic. I stay calm the whole time because I know I'm around my teammates, and if anything happens, sorry, but I'm gonna use my teammates as a distraction to escape. And by doing that, all you need to do is just run towards your teammates and just do some movement. The enemy is gonna switch the aim to the person that's doing the least movements, which is obviously gonna be my teammate because they don't know what I'm using them to do. Anyway, moving on. Someone over here, easily I know the person is gonna come around, take them out. Nothing crazy here. I bring my teammates back, and then I see someone bring his own teammates back over here. And pay attention to this. As I go towards where the person was, I jumped to see if I was going to see the person. I didn't see the person behind the fence because he popped out over here. Not a problem. I slide immediately because I know for a fact he's going to slide and, you know, try to land all his shots while he's sliding at me. But yeah, I'm literally behind him, land some shots. This guy is actually a very good player. You can see him doing a lot of movements, but yeah, in the end, I still managed to win. And easy kill for me. So yeah, basically so far aim has really been my strong side in this game. This guy is just carelessly shooting, not paying attention to his environment, so I take advantage of that, take him out. So yeah, as I was saying, aim is actually my strongest power so far in this match. The UMP45 and the Galileo for my long range have actually been holding the game pretty well, even without the strong support of my teammates. Not really bothered about my teammates. This is the custom rooms, these are random teammates, so you don't really have to rely on them. Over here I just chase this guy, and basically it's a free kill because a lot of people have been shooting at him. So yeah, after that, I turn around and I see someone just in front of me, and while spotting this enemy, I can hear someone using the zip line on the left. Now I want you to pay attention to the sound on the left and hear the sound. Someone uses the zip line. Now, initially I was thinking of attacking this enemy in front of me and taking the enemy out, but with someone using the zip line pushing towards my direction, I need to leave this place right away. So that is what I do. I immediately come out here, and as you can see, immediately I came out, there is literally another enemy right in front of me. And yo, I'm definitely not going to be in the middle of 3 different enemies. So yeah, we need to find a way. We need to leave this place right away. I check my back quickly, don't see anyone. I start to land shots on this guy that is in front of me. Now, as you can see, I've broken his shield, and immediately I know it is not safe, so I'm going to try and drop down over here, which I do. And as soon as I drop down, I put my aim towards them, those players that are jumping down on me. I damage some over here. Luckily for me, someone up here, an enemy, took out this guy. So you can see the enemy that took out the 0 for me immediately. But there's a lot of action over here. That's why there's crack on the screen. But yeah, guys, I played it very carefully and made sure that my shield didn't break much, so I can finally push up. And when I push up, I jumped back down right again because, yo, I know this is a very dangerous point and I need to keep moving. This guy came to hide over here. I push him immediately, take him out. I'm going to go back up. Now, I dropped my gas over here because I was actually thinking of healing my teammates, but yo, it is so dangerous. The zone is already closing up. This is almost the final zone. So yeah, I need to be inside the zone. As you can see here, an enemy in front of me. I started landing some shots on him. He manages to escape, but not for long. I know he's going to come out of the cover, so I gradually reload. And once again, the jump strafing is going to save me while reloading. I land my shots back on him. Then I turn around. I want you to pay attention here. You can see footsteps right behind me, and this footstep is fully red. So in my mind, I am feeling that an enemy is directly behind me and is going to start shooting me. So immediately I jump backwards, scan the area. I don't see anyone, but I see someone coming all the way from here. and the person died outside the zone, so not a worry. Reload quickly. While reloading, I can see a little bit footsteps on top of my screen here, and when I check it out, I see an enemy actually in front of me. Immediately I start to land my shots on the enemy, easy tracking, slide out to where I'm expecting the enemy. Obviously the zone is pushing all of us into the safe zone, so obviously the enemy is 100% gonna come out towards this direction, so I follow her, slide, and take her out. Moving upward easily here. These people are not paying attention, so I easily get a free kill. Then I decide to go downwards. I just drop my guards there because I need to secure my kill. As I come down here, I literally saw someone. As you can see, there is someone over here on my screen, but I immediately go behind the wall because first off, you can't just start attacking people right away. You want them to fall for your trap. You need to set up something that the enemy is going to fall for, which I do here, and immediately I know they are going to come for me. So yeah, just like I said, they slide out just like this, and 100% they are not in the best position to start fighting me. As you can see, they're still trying to sprint, so immediately I land some shots. The shield has been broken, as you can see on my screen, and yeah, I easily take this person out. No much thinking. Pretty easy game, but it is very intense. I make it look easy, but trust me guys, it is very intense. Over here now, I want to tell you guys that I made a huge mistake. As you can see up here on my screen, I have actually reached 30 kills in this game, simply with good aim, game sense, and yeah, just good rotation and knowing when to evade fights and when to engage in a fight. Pay attention guys. As I come out here, I want you guys to see something. This was my chance to escape. This container was my chance to escape, but me being stubborn, I saw 4 indicators above me, and I felt like, yes, this is a chance for me to get kills. I'm already on 31 kills. What else do I want to do? Yeah. But yeah, this is what so many kills does to you. It really boosts your confidence, making you think that, you know, you're the best of the best in the whole lobby. But yeah, I literally got myself into a terrible trap, as you can see over here. Lovely movement from me. Until I see the guy pop up on my screen, I just slide out of his way and I start landing some shots on him. I missed a lot of shots there because the guy also has good movement. He jumps away from my aim because obviously he's expecting me to shoot him while he was still here. As you can see, my aim is literally on the wall to show you that I missed a lot of shots. I literally missed everything, and you can see this guy in the corner. Now this is the trap that they've been building in this building for long. They've been intentionally staying here most likely, and then when an enemy comes to push them, this is what they just set up. Each person holds a corner and they take the person out. So yeah guys, that is how I got taken out, just by a squad that is good at holding corners and actually has good aim and good movement. I would say it's a squad game and they actually played smart. Over here, these are my teammates. They actually sold the game, and this is how I lost. My teammates, I don't know what was wrong with them. They were not good at all, and I'm always so unlucky. Just tell me how it is a custom room match. This is not even bloodstrike normal match. It is held by a creator, which is light, and still they managed to give me terrible teammates. I'm not hating on anyone, but at least I believe that every teammate in bloodstrike should be playing better than this by now. And that is it for episode 3. If you notice how I got taken out in the end, it was not because they were doing anything crazy. It was simply because a squad played smart. They held corners, stayed disciplined, and waited for the push. That is a big reminder that in bloodstrike you cannot always run into a building expecting free kills. When a team is set up properly, you have to slow down, think, check corners, and be ready for a trap. So let me know down in the comments, what is your biggest lesson that you picked up from this episode, and what do you want me to break down in episode 4? If you are enjoying this series so far, you know what to do. Like the video, turn on post notifications, and of course subscribe. It's your favorite bloodstrike coach, Knox, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.